I'm here in the Philippines, so yung usaping mental health, sex, medyo taboo pa yan. So, madaming close-minded pa, especially mga boomers. So, if na-bring up yan, hey guys, so today is July 18 and the month is almost ending and I've only read one book, Great Bookworm. These past few weeks I find myself like glued to my phone. I was browsing through the internet, Instagram, Facebook, all of my social media, seeing things I shouldn't be seeing that, targets my mental health. I need to fucking read now because I'm in the denial stage already that I don't accept the fact that I am now in a reading slump. Every bookworm's nightmare. I am in a reading slump now and I should be doing some reading. I look to something that's easy to read and fast, so I decided to read Forgive Me, Leonard, Peacock by Matthew Quick. So I actually read this already. This was an assigned reading during my 12th grade. So I checked this book on Goodreads and it has 3.90 average rating. So it's kinda low, but I'm just here for a fast read. So I finished this book January 15, 2019, so last year, and I gave it 3 stars. Considering that I read this book back then critically because, it's an assigned reading for a reason, so I need to be critical. Now, I decided to read this not in a critical way now, but more of like an enjoyment and more of like a way to escape from the reading slump that I am not accepting. Actually, I'm already in page 45 and yeah, I'm liking it so far. I remember liking it back then because it's fast-paced. Now, page 45 and I like reading from Leonard's brain. I love how he contradicts himself. He thinks differently compared to other people. Differently in a way that made me question humanity as well. So, for example, there's a chapter here. I'm gonna read it. So, I do this thing sometimes where I put on this black suit I have for formal occasions, such as funerals, and I carry this crazy briefcase I got at the thrift store. Only I don't go to school. I practice being an adult and pretend I'm going to a job. He's 18 and he thinks like an adult, and that's what I love about reading on his point of view. Also, the writing of this book is different from the other books that I've read. So, this has footnotes. Anyways, so if you're expecting to witness a reading vlog like a typical booktuber, making coffee, making tea, making oatmeal like with berries on top, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not privileged enough to do that. I don't have coffee maker. So, update number 1, done. Gonna update you later. Hi guys, so a reading update. I am on page 130. I'm on page 130 and so far, so good. So in the first part of this video, I didn't tell you about the synopsis of this book. So now I'm gonna tell you what this book is all about. So this book centers around a boy, a high schooler named Leonard Peacock. In this book, it's his birthday and his plan for his birthday is to kill his former best friend and himself as well using his grandfather's P38 pistol. Cruel, right? Before he do that, he needs to give gifts to these people who somehow impacted his life. We have this his neighbor, his teacher, and someone he met in the middle of this book. What I love about this so far is the letter from the future. As you can see, the letters from the future. So the letters from the futures obviously are letters from the future that is written by himself. I can see that Leonard is still hopeful. He is still hopeful for a better future, for a better life. You can see the way he writes. You can see that the characters in those letters are his future wife, his future daughter. The way he writes those, it's so enticing that I am actually rooting for him to get to that future. I'm rooting for him to, hold on. Because the future that he is writing is so beautiful that he deserves that. He truly deserves that kind of future. Another thing that I see is I love how strong Leonard's character, because deep down he knows he's different already, and that difference, he's not ashamed of that difference. He hugged his difference tightly. I think that's a strong personality. So we also have this character, his teacher, her Silverman. I'll bet my money that in our high school days, there is this one teacher that truly stands out to us because they did care. They truly show that they care for us during our high school days. And personally, in my case, it's always the English teachers. English teachers are like the moms we never had. I miss our English teachers. So, day 1 update done. Hello everyone, I'm back. It's day 3 and I already finished reading this book. I finished reading this last night. I love this the second time around. The second time I read this, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. Previously, I rated this 3 stars considering that I was already a critic. But now, I read this in just pure enjoyment and maybe a little bit of being a critic. First, the writing style. The writing style is so true, powerful, raw. This book did nothing but spill facts about sensitive issues such as mental health, religion, and family relationship. This book is so raw that I think a lot will be offended. Offended in a way because the author touched the topic of religion, which we all know that any talks, any conversations, any debates about religion, dude, it's not gonna end. It's going to be a mess if we argue about religion. So I'm not gonna dive deeper into that. I'm not gonna dip my fingers into that swimming pool called religion. So I'm not gonna talk about that. Second point is about family. This has the worst YA mom character that I've read. Leonard's mom was the fucking worst. She got the award, worst mom ever. I mean, yeah, parents should be the one to they should be our first resort whenever we feel down or whenever we feel something. So they should be the one who will understand what are we gonna feel because we are their child for a reason. I feel so sad because definitely Leonard is not the priority of his mom. If you're planning on entering parenthood, make sure you are ready. Handa kayong tanggapin yung anak nyo kung magiging ano man sila. Bubuhayin nyo sila ng it's your responsibility to accept them, to make them happy, to make them feel love. Tapos, minsan kadalasan, yung parents pa yung parang nagiging kaaway ng anak kasi hindi nila nararamdaman yung pagmamahal, tapos parang tinataboy pa sila kapag nararamdaman ng anak yung pagiging down. So, pag plano mo magpamilya, make sure stable ka emotionally. Hindi mo isusumbat sa anak mo kung ano man na nangyari doon sa anak mo, ha? Gosh, inis ako. Third point, mental health. Personally, I am so afraid to talk about mental health issues. Mental health issues are real, but I feel like hindi ako maalam masyado doon sa usapin na yun. Tapos, feel ko mali yung masasabi ko kapag parang may friend ako na may nakakaranas ng gano'n. Feeling ko pag nag-advise ako, baka ma-offend, kaya natatakot ako na magbigay ng advice personally. But, the internet is here for a reason. I admit myself that hindi pa ako knowledgeable about all of the stuff about mental health. I search online. Based on this website, mentalhealth.org.uk, I searched it like for about 8 tips for talking about mental health. What I managed to get from this article, like pag meron tayong friend na gano'n, let them feel like worth it. Like, huwag natin iparamdam na pabigat sila. Listen, makinig lang tayo. Huwag natin itry i-manipulate yung conversation na about sa atin. Hayaan lang natin sila na mag-share about doon. And also, try to like ask questions about how can I help? Anong magagawa ko? Because in that way, mararamdaman nila na parang may makakapitan na gano'n, na parang may handang tumulong. Sabi dun sa website na parang repeat what they try to say, like parang iparamdam mo na iintindihan mo sila. Huwag natin ibaling yung conversation na parang, ay, ganyan din ako, pero strong ako eh. Hindi ganun. Hindi ganun yun. Mental health issues are real. Huwag mo akong babatuhan ng katagang sa utak lang yan. Kulang ka lang sa faith, kaya naggaganyan yung nangyayari sa'yo. For example, hindi ka makahinga dahil you have a lung problem, let's say. Kung sabihin kaya kita ng huminga ka lang, magdasal ka lang. Kasi di ka na idadasal kaya di ka makahinga eh. Diba? Ang brain, organ din yan. Nagkakaproblema rin yan. I'm here in the Philippines, so yung usaping mental health, sex, medyo taboo pa yan. So, madaming close-minded pa, especially mga boomers. So, if na-bring up yan, I said earlier that I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. So, why not 5 stars? I'm glad you asked. So, I didn't give this 5 stars because I think there is something lacking in the ending that I can't quite point out. So, what I recommend about this, siguro, mga end pages, siguro sana naglagay doon ng parang contacts ng mga psychologists para like, you know, kasi yun nga, kailangan ng mga numbers ng psychologists and professionals. Ayun na naman yung recommend. So, I think that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Let's be friends. Let's be friends in Bookstagram. I'm gonna link my Bookstagram down below. Bye people. Bye bookworms. See you guys in my next video. Bye.